Okay, Shalom. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. A sincere Shalom Labakariam, Shah, Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Now, in Salakia, if I'm speaking a little fast or I get a little caught up in my words when I tell this testimony, because this literally just happened. So everything that I'm about to say or, put this out for the elect, this is only for the house of the faithful. Believe, Akim, Akwath, believe, because it's happening. Now, something just happened to me right now. I'm just getting off the plantation, okay? Before we go, I just want to read this scripture. This is Isaiah 65, verse 13, NLT. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says, whose name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. My servants will eat, but you will starve. My servants will drink, but you will be thirsty. My servants will rejoice, but you will be sad and ashamed. My servants will sing for joy, but you will cry in sorrow and despair. And the Lord means this, man. Okay, let me get right into it. Tomorrow I was supposed to get paid from my job. Okay, this is just how, the payroll go. I get paid every 2 weeks. Now, the ending of 2024, my job, my plantation, these wicked damn devils that I work for, Amalek Small Hats, they decided to come up with their own pay schedule, or the whole new payroll. That's just totally off the system. Something that they created and came up with, and they got an app to go with it. Now, they introduced this new pay schedule to us on January 1st. Now, everybody know when on a regular 365 day pay week, I think like about 2 times out the month, you'll receive 3 paychecks, for that month. Because sometimes how the months fall, you might get paid on the 1st or the 2nd, then another check could come in on the middle of the month, and another check could come in right at the end. You get, I think, about 2 times a year that happens. So they figured out a way to X that out. So they don't want to pay us that extra check, because this is just with the labor board how things are falling. But they found some loop in the system to where they found the way around that to cut costs. So when they presented the new pay schedule for the year 2025, I'm looking and I see the months. I see, so when we were supposed to get that extra check, it jumps. So we skip a week. So instead of getting, paid that month, you can look at it like this. You get paid every 2 weeks. 1 month you'll get 3 paychecks, which means you getting paid for 6 weeks. So he found a way to cut that out by having one of the weeks skip. And this week here is one of the weeks that skip, because I just found this out. I'm going to punch out, and one of my coworkers called me highly upset and disturbed. I'm like, what's going on? He like, yo, do you know we don't get paid tomorrow? I'm like, we don't get paid tomorrow? And I forgot. My mind is not on it. I forgot. I'm just thinking I get paid. We on our regular schedule. I'm like, oh, snap. We don't get paid tomorrow. Now we went to the schedule. I said, this is one of the weeks where they're going to reset it to where we don't get a paycheck on tomorrow's the 4th. We'll just jump right into, I think next week is the 11th. If I'm not mistaken, next Friday. So what they're going to do, they're going to pay us for the 2 weeks we was going to receive tomorrow. And then this week here will be on the check also. So you will get 3 weeks of that check. So they found out a way to skim a week down. If you understand what I'm saying. So one of my coworkers that I work with, her phone got turned off today. And I'm thinking like, your phone turned off because, see, they're watching these checks, and they know like, damn, I ain't gonna have no money next week. So her phone just went off. And I'm like, your phone off? Why's your phone off? And she's like, oh, I'm going to pay it. I'm thinking, I said, look, when we get paid tomorrow, you better pay it. She ain't saying nothing. She just looking nervous. I'm not even thinking about it. Then I go to punch out. Then my coworker called me. He, upset, and I want to see if you know about this ad. I'm like, I knew about it when it's set, but I'm not following it. I'm not tracking it. We got a whole world outside of this shit, man. So I'm not, but I'm like, oh man, I get my car, I break down, I start praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah because something happened, yesterday. Now my Ak, Dem Yad, he received some money. I ain't gonna go too far in his business, but he received a nice bag, and we knew that this bag was coming, because we do a lot of sharing at Saints Jersey. Everybody's sharing. We got a great help that the Lord brought to our camp. He's been in our camp going on 2 years now. I mean, when the Lord say He's sending helps, Akim. So we do have a great help at the camp, and he love helping. So the Ak, Dem Yad, my co-worker in the spirit, he got a bag yesterday. We knew he was going to get a bag of money, from his taxes and everything, right? So he said, look, he can breaking me off, and he gonna break, the Kazak off. That's one of the helps down there at Saints of Jersey. His name is Kazak. So I was like, hey man, don't worry. He like, nah, look, man, I'm giving you, they gonna put the number out there, but it's a few $100. I'm like, damn, yo, y'all been helping all this time. I'm giving this to you. So we went to camp yesterday. I did it the Italian way, man. He came up and gave me a white envelope. We had a nice little laugh. I'm like, yo, we had a nice envelope. He hit the Ak off. We had a beautiful camp last night, and the rain stopped it early. Man, we got the Ak treated. We had nice dinner, little sip of some strong drink, and we bounced. And I had the envelope, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna put it up because I really don't need it because I get paid tomorrow. But you never know, what the future may hold. We always need the bag. You understand? So I'm not saying I didn't need the money. It's just like right away. I'm thinking I'm getting paid. So the money that he gave me is enough to cover me for this whole weekend. Now, I'm not thinking about that. So I go home, I put the envelope up or whatever, and then I go to work today, and then this was laid on me. So when this was laid on me, it hit me. The Lord said, I knew you wasn't paying attention to your plantation hours and what's going on, but I am. I saw this day coming, so I took care of you through the Ak, through Dem Yad. Because, he could probably make a testimony too, because the way he got the bag, it was like, it was crazy. It was like some old miracle, something that happened, and he ended up with more money than he was supposed to have. And he knew it. So he went and paid all his debts, but also he gave me a nice lump and gave the Ak a nice lump. And now that lump, like, I'm sitting back, my coworkers are bugging. I hear the people in office, people looking clammy and sweaty and shit. And I'm like, yo, I got this bag at home. Like, hey, it ain't like, Arahim, you are. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I knew this day was coming. I told him that, but in my head, I'm like, oh my, I forgot. Because I got some bills to pay. We got to do food shopping. I got to fill my car up with gas. I got to take care of some other things. I know I got my light bill. I got to pay these damn guys. So, but I gave me enough money that I'm able to cover all my bills for this week, do my food shopping, and still have a couple coins in my pocket, man. So when the Lord do something, the Lord is making statements. And when I say a couple coins, I got enough. If a brother needs some money, I got enough to hit him off with a couple shekels, man. So the Lord overdid it with this one here. So this is a testimony. I'm gonna read that again, man. This is nice. And like I said, this literally just happened. I just pulled over my car because I said I gotta make a testimony. Because this is what the Lord is gonna do. Miracles. Things are gonna happen out of nowhere, and the Lord gonna do it when you're not thinking about it. Because I was not thinking that I'm not gonna get paid tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm gonna have my check. My bills are on a schedule. I take care of all the rent in the house and stuff, so my bills are on a schedule. So for me to get hit with this week, if the Lord didn't bless the Ak, with the bag and he blessed me, then the Lord would have made it happen. I got credit cards and things like that too, or I could just push my bills back. But the Lord like, no, we ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna miss a beat. You ain't gonna miss a beat. I'm blessing him. I'm blessing the Ak. I'm blessing you. I'm blessing the other Ak. Man, the Lord about to get real aggressive with his hopeful elect. And that's what we get for doing the work and staying faithful. So when the Lord said this here, this is Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy power, behold, my servant shall eat. He means this. The Lord means this here. We out there serving. We out here serving who? We serving the flock. We doing our part. Whatever that part is, with one penny, 2 penny, 3 penny. I mean, the other talents you got, you working it. And I got my one talent. I'm working. I'm trying my best. We trying. We can do more. But I'm very passionate about this truth. And the Lord sees this. He's watching everything. Because I ain't going to front. I would have been like, damn. I would have woke up tomorrow and looked at my account and nothing was there. Then it would have hit me at the last moment in the morning. I'd have been like, damn. But the Lord didn't do that. He got me right before Friday came in, and then he put the bag in my hand last night at the camp, man. So we do serve the power on high. So it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord thy power, whose name is Yahweh, and his son names Yahweh Shah. Behold, my servant shall eat. But you unbelievers, with your incredulity, your lack of faith. See, it's about to hit. I got to check this market out, because it was crashing all day. I'm waiting to see what's going on. But see, Jake panicking, and you ain't seen nothing. But the minute of the Lord, like this guy here, I saw this picture. I said, this is going to be the elect. We going to be sitting back. And it ain't about the dollars, but it's going to be about what the Lord is going to be doing for us. We ain't going to need money. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is about to cover everything. So our worries about food, the Lord told us, don't be worrying about tomorrow. I got that covered. That's a light thing for me to feed you and clothe you. Don't you be worrying about tomorrow. That's covered. You keep your eye focused on me. And that's what we doing. We keeping our eye focused on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So therefore, thus saith the Yahweh thy power, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink. We're going to have food, water, tissue, heat, an AC if need be. The Lord going to supply gas in our car. Whatever we need, the Lord going to do it. And today, man, today was one of them days because it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. I'm thinking I got a couple extra shekels, and Lord, do I know? I do. And it's to cover tomorrow and next week. Now it's covered. So it says, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed, man. So the Lord is about to get real aggressive with his elect, and then he's about to get aggressive with his non-elect too. Y'all on your own. You on your own. And it's about to get real nasty out here for you non-believers and you scoffers and you 2/3, you heathen, and you damn Edomites. And listen, you women of all nations, especially Eve, oh, you about to get it. Because my co-worker phone that got turned off, that's Eve. And she was humble today. Humble. Because you couldn't pay your bill. Now she's not getting paid tomorrow. So I'm waiting to see what she's gonna say about tomorrow. So this comes out of Isaiah. Where we at? Hold on. This is Isaiah 66. No, it's Isaiah 65, verse 24. Now I'm gonna read this in the different versions here. But this is Isaiah 65, right? Hold on, Salakia. Let me make sure. Oh my God. Oh, I thought it stopped recording. Salakia for that. This is Isaiah 65, verse 24. All right. It shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And this is one of them situations. Because I definitely would have gotten in the car and called Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua and threw up them prayers. But before I even got in the car to say, Lord, help me out next week, boom, 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 I need this, the Lord answered. He answered yesterday. And this is how it's about the Lord is taking care of us. So before we even fix our mouth to call, the Lord is done. Say no more. You know that spirit, say no more. Say less. Oh, that's what Jake's saying now, right? Say less. This is one of them say less situations. It shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. This is happening now. This is AMPC. And it shall be that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear. KJV. This is GNTD. Even before they finish praying to me, I will answer their prayers. Now, you tell me that's not aggressive. I like this one here. This is the NIV. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. Now, I wasn't there. I think it's the NLT here. I will answer them before they even call to me. While they are still talking about their needs. See that? While you on your knees praying, you still talking about your needs. I will go ahead and answer their prayers. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai knows what we need. They're not going to leave us because we're serving. We're the believers. We're the faithful ones. And that faith is a gift that's not given to everybody. What's that? Ephesians 2 verse 8. The Lord ain't give you that faith to play with. That Holy Spirit is here for a reason, working and supping with us. So best believe, before you even get on your knees and ask, the Lord already read your mind. The Lord is in your thoughts. He heareth the voice. It tell you in the Apocrypha. The Lord heareth the voice, and that voice starts in your mind. So he's reading our minds. Yahweh was doing that often when he was on the scene. So that's why you can have it. I'm going to read it again, NLT. I will answer them before they even call to me. While they are still talking about their needs, I will go ahead and answer their prayers. AMP. It shall also come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are still speaking, I will hear. And you can link this also with Matthew 8 verse 6. Also Isaiah 30 verse 19 and Isaiah 58 verse 9. So we're going to end it right there, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere shalom, labakarium, shah yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Get prepared for miracles. Akim Akwath. Shalom.